Oh, what's the frequency? Kenneth the show. Okay, video's looking fine. Let's just do a quick check. I'll flick it over to the game. Okay, yeah, luckily it's running fine as well. Yeah, okay. So preview can be paused. Put that back to full screen so I can see everything. Yep. Yeah, stream card is going fine. Recording is good. Okay. That should be good. Well, okay. It is Monday. It's sort of, well, still 5 minutes till 2. Yep, so I figured I'd try and play something a little bit different. And by a little bit different, I mean a whole bit different. So, I basically said, okay, brain, let's restart. Okay, so after a successful run with Bioshock Infinite, I had a look around at and I'll actually bring up my list as well on my computer. Once I remember where I've put Word, there it is. So I went through and I looked at every sort of game in a similar fashion of like, okay, well, what haven't I done on the sort of highest difficulties? I realized I've got stuff like Vanquish. I might try and do, because while I've done almost all of that, which is quite an old game now on the 360, I never actually finished off the final like sort of wave fight that they have, and that's an achievement got associated with it. Alan Wake has a hard and nightmare difficulty, so I might look at that. Dead Space 2 and 3 both have hard difficulties, and they'd be interesting to play through. I would note that Dead Space 1 is not on that list because I completed that game in its entirety, which I think took me 3 or 4 playthroughs, because you can't do it all at once. So I got the original Doom and Doom 2, which needs to be done in ultra violent mode, and that could be quite fun to do actually, because I love Doom. I love the original one. New ones I'm not as great at, but I also could try and complete those. I've got all of Alien Isolation to complete, because I only ever played the beginning of it and then didn't continue it. You can actually watch, I think, on YouTube the Let's Plays I did, which is about as far as I got, which I think was still in the first section, so I need to finish those. There's Cuphead, which is S ranks and complete on the harder difficulties, which, God, if I do, that is just, that took me long enough to do on normal. There is all of Halo that I need to look at doing, because I've got the Master Chief Collection and haven't played through it, and I kept saying I would. I've got Hellblade that I haven't touched that needs to be done. Little Nightmares. The original Little Nightmares has a complete the game in under an hour as an achievement. So that's something I might try and do, and I know that basically as long as you get the timing right, I should be able to do it. Because it's supposed to be like 55 minutes, I think it can take you to complete the original, which is interesting. So we talked about Prey as well, that I need to probably go back through, and also the remakes of Resident Evil 1 and 2. I realize I actually haven't done on harder difficulties, as well as Resident Evil 3, but I don't know. I do find it funny though that all of those ones, like a good chunk of this list, all horror-based games. There's Alan Wake, Dead Space, Alien Isolation. I've also got Arkham City, like the remake of it, so I might play that as well. But today, I felt like going on something a little bit different, and I sort of was going back and forth. So I thought, well, I could do Transistor, because I did a Let's Play of that ages ago on YouTube, which was really fun. but I have been hankering to play Fire Emblem, but I don't have a Switch. So I thought I'd do the next best thing. I'd play Valkyria Chronicles. Because I've had this sat on my computer now for years, at least a couple, and have only ever really played the beginning. Never really gotten into playing it. I am not going to be able to do a great deal about how loud the some of this is. I'll check. I might be able to turn it down.
In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral ragnite for their survival. And
don't they always?
Led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on.
Just think I could turn down the
Empire, with its vast military
and I might do it.
superiority, struck
Turn the
hard,
sound down low.
gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and
Sounds like
invaded
being
with
neutral
all
is
the
a
force
terrible
of an
idea half the time.
avalanche.
But I'm just thinking that if I
Prologue. Gallia
if I turn down my audio, the bass audio, given that it's picking up the main audio, it should actually be okay. So give me a minute. I'm just going to quickly do that. Just change it in the mixer. So if I turn down the main sound, that will affect the videos. And then on here, I'll turn up the normal volume. Yeah, there we go. Right, then maybe we can go up a little bit more. Okay, there we go. That should hopefully strike a good balance. Yeah, but I just felt like the want to play something strategy based.
1935. Outside the Gallian border.
Of course, could have also done XCOM. But I kind of don't want to be that frustrated today.
Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much. Whoa. Already? Hey there, guys.
The fish are his only friends.
Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly. Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are?
The one with the gun. We're with the Brultown Watch. I'm
You gotta think if a person sat on the side of the road just drawing fish, they're probably not really
little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish and,
Yes. Oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Thanks, fish.
God, man, this is also appealing to the the I need to watch more anime sort of moments.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin?
It's kind of funny, like how the hairstyles in anime
General's house? That's right.
are very
General Gunther's daughter, Isara.
specific to different sort of
Everyone's supposed to
personality
evacuate,
styles.
right? Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is. Huh? I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Welks has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am or that somebody might be watching me.
Gunfire! Everyone keep your heads down!
I can kind of see where I think the plot line of this is going with, although I already know he gets pulled into the fighting. Maybe if you aimed with your gun instead of firing it from the hip.
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
There was a strategy game that never came out. Well, it never got released over here, I think. That I really wanted to play because it was very sort of it was, once again, it was like Fire Emblem with guns.
Okay, here's the plan.
But it never seemed to occur here. But one of the oddest things about it was that it heavily took from like the supernatural. Like there was some of the cats were werewolves. One of the cats, I believe, was Jack the Ripper and stuff like that. And obviously, you know, that's not supernatural, but sort of famous figure stuff like that. But it was such an odd game, but I actually quite enjoyed the demo. But they never seem to bring it out over here for some reason.
Let's get started. Just stay calm and get it done.
I think the last time I played this game, I did it with mouse and I tried to do a mouse and keyboard. This time, I'm doing controller as I normally do.
I see 3 of them.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp. Listen a second. There's something I should explain.
Let's go. So see a map in the areas, ground points. Enemy. Definitely thought of maybe I could have actually done a go and do this bit first and then streaming it. don't know if maybe it's just a quiet tutorial or it's there. Okay, so basically, so if I aim for the it definitely does. I will actually have to check because it does seem weird. It's extraordinarily quiet.
Moving out.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect. Turn it up just a little bit and see. It could just be that maybe this section does have no music to it. Which I can sort of hear. Yeah, I wonder if I just need to set it up. Okay, let's just... Because I am hating how quiet things feel. There we go. Yeah, it probably was just going to turn it down so much. It's weird that they get continuous chance to fire on me, and yet I only get the one against them.
Moving out. My turn, okay?
Oops. Only a few minutes into the game and I'm already forgetting what buttons do what.
I don't see any more of them.
So I think I only got into the second mission the first time I played this.
Miss Valkyria, there's no other sign of the enemy.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am. What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them. So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it.
Just had those in her pocket.
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935,
I should really rewatch
began its assault in earnest.
Gundam
A formal
Gundam Wing Gun Blooded
declaration
Orphans.
of war was made upon Gallia,
Just making me think about it.
though it was only a small
It was a good
fraction of
series.
massive continental
It's a relatively
assault.
short series as well.
What followed would prove that a tiny nation could breast a military giant. These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate, and of love blooming even through the flames of war. What follows is a record of this conflict and of those who fought, lived, and died.
The real fight is going to be between me and the sound of this game. that's what I know the fight is going to be. I just guess. Don't know how it can still feel so loud even after turning it down so much.
Chapter 1. In Defense of Brule.
Yeah, I got this game on the I think it was the Humble Bundle. The Humble Bundle was sale. Can't fully remember which.
Seeing that old mill spinning again really makes it feel like home sweet home.
I hear that. It really is one of the most beautiful things about this town.
Suddenly I also want to really watch
Enemy can't be far behind.
certain Studio Ghibli films.
Thank you for your help. Goodbye, and take care.
Like specifically Laputa, that's what I'm thinking of. Small village town, war coming to it. It's all about the sort of connections.
How's the packing coming along, East?
Almost done.
Well, the Empire's got to be close by.
Martha, look! Welks is here!
Oh, welcome back, Welkies.
You're still calling me that? Martha, I'm 22 years old.
Out of all of this, that's the most unbelievable thing.
And
That
more
he is only 22.
You shouldn't be running around.
His suit looks too old for 22.
Ah, a light jog won't hurt the little spud. I should know. I've already had 4 of them.
Hello there. It is.
Oh, hello, Alicia. What brings you here?
I just wanted to apologize for before. Here. This is for you.
I feel like what doesn't help is that so much of this game is just they're kind of like
I work at the bakery.
just
Well, I did
staring.
until the war started anyway. It's where I live too.
But there is some slight sort of
So it's pretty hard.
with the animation, like the faces, the expressions.
I
A lot of the
baked
time it
myself.
is just Spoke on the left right now, just staring into space.
Thanks.
But I mean, the game is probably quite a bit old by this point. I think it was out on the PS3.
And shot at? You've had a busy day of it, haven't you, Welkies? And what a lovely lady you are.
I think about this is the same issue I have with a lot of 3D animation, that a lot of the time it does kind of end up looking like expressionless robots because they don't really grasp it.
He's right, we just met. I'm not his girlfriend, just his hero. Although I'm really hoping to be his friend.
Oh, well, I'm sure you will.
Okay, seriously, Martha. Enough with the Welkies already.
I'm trying to skip it occasionally,
That's
just a
a
little
lovely
bit.
portrait. Is that General Gunther?
Just because I imagine there's going to be a lot of
Yep.
expositional
It was
moments.
taken before I was born. But that's Dad.
That's Dad? And who's that with him, there?
My father, Tamer. He was an engineer. The General's tank was his creation.
Wait a minute, but I thought the General was your dad.
My birth parents died when I was a baby. The General was kind enough to take me.
Yeah. We're not related by blood, but
My god, just so much exposition.
No, I don't mind at all. I was blessed with 2 wonderful fathers.
Yeah, I guess you were, huh?
Oh, is that really the time? Why don't you see her off, Welks?
alright, I will.
See you later, Usopp.
It's just ever so slightly trying my patience. That did not. Maybe the one thing I did not think about that they will kind of just keep talking, won't they? It's going to be heavily expositional because it is.
Look at this. Brule's really becoming
So,
a ghost.
because it's the RPG
Been
element.
leaving for a while. Just about everyone is evacuated by now. Can't blame them. Tensions are rising with the Empire. We'll survive. The Town Watch will guard and protect the home front.
Oh no, I can't skip these. Oh god. Ah, I should have played Transistor.
So, Welkin, I'm curious. Are you gonna join the army with your father?
All the bits of it, all the parts of Transistor are far
What I'd really
shorter.
like to do is be a teacher.
Huh. A teacher?
Yeah. Animals and insects, flowers and plants, they've always been my passion. I've learned a lot from nature. You see, my dad, he protected this country as a general, but it's just that I want to give back in my own way. My own way, you know what I mean?
I think I do. You're sure about it?
They maybe could have retaken that line. Maybe just here's the little, because just a touch off.
What was that?
That sound. The mill.
Miss Melchior, the Imperials are attacking. There's a squad of them in town right now.
I ended up rewatching the other day through one of my old YouTube reviews on an episode of Goosebumps, and oh, it was just it was just awful. Well, it wasn't awful. It was more just like, I kind of feel like if I went back and did stuff now, I could definitely do it better. It does make me want to try and sit down and work on some stuff. I've still got the massive video written out that I've got for the show Stripperella, which is it's certainly something that needs talking about in terms of animated shows and questionable contents. But there's some there are some interesting things to talk about, and just to sort of break down and talk about how Stripperella is such a weirdly bland show for something that has such a risque sort of premise.
Okay, let's begin. It's up to us to defend Rule.
They couldn't have made their faces just a little bit more expressive. And for all the stuff going on, they're just still... Those eyebrows are doing a lot of work.
Breaking the chain of command should at least buy some time for the townspeople to get away.
Alright, I got it. Let's all be careful out there.
But just watching that old video of mine, it was just ridiculous, really. Okay, there he'll each turn to the other damage to a person sent back up. Yes, I understand game. I've played Fire Emblem. I know how this works. Right. So just looking at the map and I set out. So okay. Can you zoom in and all? Yeah.
Here we go.
But it was just fun. The more I watched back over the old video, because it was stuff like just from the mannerisms in the video that I was using, just this really sort of almost pressing too hard, like enunciating too hard with comments, stuff like that, and it just drove me nuts the more I looked at it. Because I know if I went back and now and tried to make videos, I definitely feel like I'd be more comfortable in doing it. Some of the jokes though were still good. I was actually kind of impressed with myself about it. So, it's that point where you don't really think about whether or not you're funny a lot of the time, and it's
my turn, okay?
okay. I definitely don't feel like I've got the sound effects fully balanced in this yet. I keep trying it. But I've got other stuff, like other shows, like old animated shows I kind of want to talk about or go over and just sort of, analyze. Especially, there's an old animated show, and it's probably, I'm trying to think, it's like the late 80s, I think, like early 90s, which is Dogtanian, which is basically an anthropomorphized animal telling of the Three Musketeers. And it also has one of the catchiest intros, just for how kind of absolutely silly it is, which is, like if you look it up, you will be humming it the next day, and you will hate me for having introduced you to it. But you will be humming it, because it manages to work dogs barking into the intro. And so it's really, really stupid. But it is really kind of funny. But there's a few like old shows like that I would love to like make videos on and sort of talk about if I could. Because stuff like because actually when I think about it, there was like a solid push sort of like the sort of late 80s, early 90s, especially when I was watching cartoons, where like anthropomorphized animals were just the thing. It was just, you know, that was just it. Which, I mean, would probably explain a large amount of where the furry fandom came from. Think about it. You had so many of these characters that were anthropomorphized animals. Like, Sally Acorn in the Sonic Sat AM series, Jenny from Lucky O'Hare, stuff like that. I feel like there is an interesting thing to be, like an interesting video to be made. I just don't know what the video is. But I feel like the joke would be, what did 90s Saturday morning cartoons turn a lot of people into furries? And that's about it. You know, this is the thing that happens when my brain just sort of like, I need something to talk about. Just go, yeah, let's just go to this. Okay, so there's a warning obviously about getting ambushed by anybody. Whoop. No, I have definitely done something to the sound of this that the gunfire is not loud enough. I might have a look at it. So I go back to the map menu. I might just have a go into the system again. Options. It must be the sound effects. Bring that up a little bit. Yeah. I do also kind of want to, like, I already did like a whole set of videos talking about the show Archie's Weird Mysteries, but it would be interesting to maybe do like a, wow, he completely missed, to do like another video where just go looking over the series as a whole and talking about the major problems that series had, because that show was just was similarly a bland sort of situation. That's the actual problem with it. That was the other guy we need to take out. Yeah. Completely unpaid attention to that. And at some point I do still need to finish off going through all the Goosebumps episodes. That's what I started doing in videos. It's just getting to it. It's just the sitting down and focusing long enough to write something quite so long or consistent, and then that's the good thing I like about doing this, that I don't have to focus in the same sort of way. Like I can just let the game sort of play for itself and just interact with it. I was trying to make videos and stuff. It just requires a large amount of my brain staying on the course. Because obviously I've got to watch through, write the video, and get that all correct. So I've got to sit down and film it. So even that in total is going to take at least a couple of hours. More than a couple of hours. Let me guess. Run? Is that what the game's advice is going to be? This tank that's giving literally no shits? Oh no, not that guy. I feel like I gotta... Either I played a lot more of this than I thought I did, or I just don't fully remember any of this. like from this part onwards.
Welkin, tank!
That's not good. We're not equipped to take out a tank.
So I'm just wondering, is
I
not...
hate to say it, but we should probably pull out for now.
Just wondering if the audio is bleeding through slightly on the microphone, but it might not
Get off
be
this road and into the alley
too
to the
bad,
east.
or not
It's
too
narrow
noticeable.
for a tank to follow. And try to stay behind cover while moving. One blast from that turret and it's over.
So, right, so, yeah, so we need to get there. Is it running behind it we need to do, I'm guessing, is what it was saying? Okay, no, I think I've entirely done this wrong. Oh no, yeah, I definitely have. Oops. Okay, well, that was me not really not thinking about this. So down the way to the east. Oh, unless it meant the literal east, and it's going down this way, which, yeah, that would make more sense. Yeah, so I definitely think that's what I actually meant. No, just pay attention. But and the funny thing actually is, well, if I did, I guess the other balance of also is the fact that if I did do a big video on Stripperello, I know I couldn't monetize it. That kind of, I think, puts me off a little bit for the idea of trying to make something, because I kind of would quite like, to make the video properly, and if I do it well, get a lot of views on it.
Here we go.
Oh, is that... So could I have just done that by doing the same character 3 times and not actually sent that man to his death? Just as a thought. Because if that's true, that seems a little silly in terms of game mechanics. But I do miss like making videos and stuff.
Hey, Sarah.
Like sitting down and working my way through some sort of ridiculous film or TV show. And funnily enough, actually, I'm on, at least on the UK's Netflix.
Martha!
They've just added a film that I have on DVD that is such a stupid movie.
Stop this now.
Okay, weird cartoonish villains.
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a dark suit.
And that explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does. So, we got ourselves a fat one and a stinky one. PU. It's a regular day.
What 9-year-olds are they hiring for this army?
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house. You have to leave now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
Voiceover sounds familiar.
Sarah! Huh? Hold it right there! Die! Dirksen pig!
I mean, she shot you in a shoulder.
I'm okay thanks to you.
Unless she took out a lung, it's not exactly a life-threatening gunshot.
This isn't good. She's gone into labor. Moving her would be dangerous.
Right. Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do? There are a lot of Imperials out there, Ace.
Moving someone in labor be dangerous?
They take over the Mill Plaza.
Yes, to a degree.
Wilkes,
I mean, I don't know, I'm not a
come on
doctor.
out back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
I like how they have that, but they have that, it's like, oh, they've left something? That's interesting, I wonder what it could be. And then you come back to here and you see the picture of the massive tank. It's like, I wonder what they've left them. Oh, right, yeah, let's spoil it on the next image.
Dad's tank. Whoa. I can't believe it's still here.
And it's one of a kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
I wanted to make sure it would still operate, you know, in case of emergencies. I enrolled in a maintenance class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Well, that's great. But that's only a class, Isara.
It really didn't need much, hardly any alterations at all. I just fitted it with the new turbine engine. It really improves on the power to weight ratio.
I like how there's this sort of shitty comment of just like, he's like, oh, it was only a class you took. And then she's like, no, I actually refitted a different engine to it, you dick.
Alright, Welks, you took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah. Back in high school. Once.
We'll bring Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location. Just leave the driving to me, okay? All you have to do is give the orders.
Yeah, once again, the eyebrows are doing a lot of work for the animation to try and convey emotion, which I guess it is just sort of a limitation, maybe, of the design setup.
Isara, we ready to roll?
Engaging engine. The Edelweiss is ready for deployment.
Alicia could still be out there dodging bullets, buying time for people to evacuate. Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town. All right, Edelweiss, move out!
Pretty sure a woman who has gone into labor would not be sort of like sleeping relatively quietly in the back of the tank. And this is an anime world. Who knows?
Here's the brief for this operation.
Enemy's got a single tank currently vested on the part of the main road. To defend on the road. I think maybe I did get up to this.
All right, Let's...
But so I definitely need to have a look through some of the games and see what else I want to do. I do maybe kind of want to go back through Transistor and do that again. Because that was fun to do. I did it as a Let's Play.
Got a second?
Because it's hard to go over it. Okay, so yeah, so we've got the light tank and single shot trooper there.
Moving out.
I think we can get across on the opposite side.
Enemy sighted.
Okay, yeah, definitely might be a solid idea to try turning the audio down a little. Again. Nope, it's not close enough to try and do it. I keep tinkering with the audio on here until I can sort of... That actually doesn't sound quite so bad. Drop this guy back a little bit. There we go. Okay, yeah, so we know there's those two over there as well. Got a game of Dungeons and Dragons later that should be fun because we're about to go into a slightly heavier fight. Potentially, we're slightly weakened already just due to we're running around the entirety of a floor because we're doing the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. It's kind of quite a long-winded module. Because you're basically going through floor after floor of a huge dungeon. It has been funny though. It has been interesting. But we've not hit any of the really like there's one or two like really weird bits, but we haven't actually seen those yet. So funnily enough, accidentally me and one of my friends managed to slightly spoil part of it for us because we were building characters for a different game that we're starting up while we take a break because other people are busy doing other stuff. And so we're doing a like a module where you start straight away at high level and you take a bunch of items. And so we were looking through various items, and one of them was this sword that was being described. And I looked at where it was from, and I saw it was from the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Don't know how you missed it at that range. I'm not going to that. But what's funny was the bit we had just been in had this voice calling to our characters and talking about this sword being drawn, and we think it is the same sword. So it will be funny to see if we're correct. And I have always wanted to get in D&D like a magic talking sword because I just think it's funny. Okay, right, I see. So that's actually the healing item for the game. Okay, well, if we go Town Watchman first, we could at least wound this guy. But I have also the character I'm thinking of playing for the other game that we'll be doing in a couple of weeks for D&D is the Psy Warrior from the new Tasha's Cauldron book. Just gonna drop this guy back. Oh, there was actually a climb. And I think I've built it pretty well, and I've given it. I've gone very heavy on the like tank fighter nature of it, so I should be able to keep various enemies from absolutely murdering the rest of our team. What the? Okay, if I don't... No, she's gonna get killed, because I didn't think about the fact that tank is right on top of me and is doing that. Jesus. Okay. Also, yeah, I might tweak the audio just a little, so just in case someone dies again, it's not going to be an ear-piercing scream coming out of my speakers. I just cannot get the balance right. Like, it's dealing it. So I am trying. Like, do I just hold position then and just let them move forward and just keep blasting? I honestly don't know. I don't know what to change. I'll turn both those down a little bit. It is weird that it doesn't have more settings for that. I honestly don't really know. Just trying to think here. I mean, severely outnumbered and we can't really do a great deal. It does raise the question: why would I even attempt to move anything further forward at the moment? Or I could just keep them hunkered down here and unless did they do? Actually, yeah, that's not a terrible idea. Because if I do that, then I can wait out. If they do try and make a move on the left hand side, I can absolutely try and end them. I did think about playing XCOM, because XCOM's another game that I've got that I haven't done on a ridiculously harder difficulty yet. But I don't know on that one. That one maybe is a little too much. Just due to the just the way XCOM works. Okay, so I'm gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep my held position. The tank will move forward, and they can just let them do what they can do. I'll try and focus my actual attack power, my attacks on anybody else. Because it does look like that's not going to pay attention to us, but it's going to pay attention to any regular enemies. It will still fire on us if we get close, but yeah. So. I think I just died due to my own mistake, really. No idea what he was thinking. Yeah, so I should just be able to throw a grenade to destroy that cover and hopefully for the people watching, your weekends were good. I managed to finally get around to playing the Sinister 6 mode of the board game Marvel United that I backed on Kickstarter, which is difficult but fun, and I actually think it's something that I might try and do on stream at some point. Like, I don't know entirely, but I'm definitely thinking about it. Okay, now I need to. Jesus, I just sort of.
Moving out.
Okay, oh, nope, switch target mode. I don't know what the range on those is. Less than that. Seems kind of insane that that is just tearing through me. God, this was kind of the potential worry I had with playing this game, that it would prove to be just a little much. I don't know. I'd rather play a strategy game, so I'm happy with playing this.
No! If this keeps up...
Okay, so that definitely means I'm going the right way with doing this. That nope, that's gonna. Okay, no, I need to think. Try to think, what am I doing wildly wrong? I don't think it's because he was, but that it is because he was behind the cover, and that's what I need to deal with. Maybe I should do. Maybe if I deal with that on the first turn. And just prevent. Yeah, that might be the best strategy to actually. Okay.
Enemy unit spotted!
Run there, go to crouch. Change up, do the grenade. Oop. Then throw grenade. Destroy cover. Then have a run back. So that should prevent us from being able to take advantage of the yeah, because it does something they're doing some damage, but not a lot of damage. But if we can actually get the focus fire on him, then it should be okay. Oop. Gee, can I tell him to... No, you can do it. Interesting. No, see how that goes. I did also over the weekend apply for some jobs, so there's definitely a thought in my head there if I manage to I do manage to do well and get an interview and get one of them, then we'll really have to think about my schedule for doing this. Because I won't be able to do from 2 till 5 on a Monday, Wednesday and a Friday anymore, that's for sure. It's the only problem. But I never set out with the intention at the beginning of this for this to be like a career sort of thing. It was more just a want to get back into doing stuff. Okay, yeah, high ground is useful. Yeah, high ground is very useful. Yeah, okay, that's really that's working wonders. Okay, yeah, so I need to have my team basically focusing on the it's not like he took one. It's like, aha, I'm fine. I'll just take one last step. Okay. This has definitely gone better than it did the first time. It does seem kind of ridiculous that they fire back at you so quickly. I think there is a way to slow it down. I think I have pressed it accidentally a couple of times. Nope, that's okay. Maybe there's not. So this does seem like a touch ridiculous. Like you start doing like during your turn, you're taking damage. It's not even like a trade-off of it being like, okay, you fire them. If you don't kill them, they fire back. That would be perfectly fine. The fact that it's, oh no, if you fire at them, that if you're taking your turn, they can just fire at you, and it doesn't matter. I guess that's just part of the strategy you got to then implement, essentially. Okay, it's firing the gate as we knew we was going to. Just ridiculous. I always put it like goddamn bullet sponges. Otherwise, yeah, when he's doing that run, he actually does take a lot of damage. Just maybe not quite as much as one would expect. The other problem is that I know the minute I try and shoot him, I'm going to end up getting heavily damaged back the opposite direction. Although that guy on the tower is worth his weight in gold right now. It's really coming solidly into play.
Entering combat.
The tank should be able to breach that wall.
To press firepower and insurance, firepower and rifle soldiers are able to defend in all gunfire. The solvable for increased tie back. Like ground units, however, tanks do not recover a portion. Health, tanks with 2 CB were selected. Then tanks will be. Describe AP to turns, take out a plan ahead, which direction has face.
It's a tank! It's a Galleon tank! Alicia,
Welkin, you have a tank?
we can talk later.
Enemy tank sighted, Welks. Switching to anti-tank combat.
All right, let's go take it down.
Alright, so I need I feel sorry for what's about to happen to this man. Okay, I don't feel sorry enough. Alright. I need to take kind of shock trooper though, that's at the back before he ends up murdering so look at that, even that, he was already absolutely destroying the health of the guy before he even had a chance to turn. That's truly silly. That was to be tried yet, so AP's drastically cut, is until damage to the trust the body grenades attack before taking at stress take yeah, well that makes sense. Oh god. You have to be so quick to sort of like to whip the camera around for it to actually attack it.
Moving out.
Okay, I need to do her healing. Okay. So yeah, so that's, it does seem a bit silly. It's like, oh yeah, you can move about, but actually, why would you want to? You need to stay hunkered down. I love that. It's like, I'm gonna run away from this tower, goddamn. I would not run up that hill with, yep, the guy in that tower watching him. Okay, well, let's go with the tank first, because we need to get in behind it and just utterly destroy. Let's just... Well, that was better. Not exactly what I intended to do, but I was hoping that would actually utterly destroy it. I need to try and make sure that that gets finished. I can't let it stay alive. Oh, so close. Just wondering if one of my others might be able to hit it. No, it doesn't look it, does it? But I do better just try and at least get close to picking off the guy who's up there then. Because I think the gate should survive one more shot. So it's doing about what, 500 points of damage per turn? No, yeah, it's got, actually took its strat step. And he dead. Really? So my guys take ridiculous amounts of damage. He moves and just doesn't get killed during the friggin' movement. Ridiculous. Okay, yeah, that's that. Potential reinforcements we have. It's the way they have like the little sound effects in the sort of like the comic style art. It's like there's an old game called 13 that I really enjoyed. I really liked playing, and I know they've redone it. They remastered it recently. So that is definitely one that I should look at maybe going through and getting. It's probably not too expensive. Have a look.
Yes! We stopped it! Nice work, Ace.
They have only one expression. Constantly one expression.
Welks! It's a boy! Martha had a boy!
She gave birth in Dad's tank?
Shortest labor ever.
They're both perfectly healthy.
Good. That's fantastic.
Also, quietest labor ever. Although, I mean, well, I guess she did say that she'd had 4 kids already, but still. It's not normally a quiet thing.
Two hours after the first shots were fired, Brule was under Imperial control.
I'm hoping that the sound is
Though
not bleeding through on the
surged by
microphone.
Empire standards, the raid on Brule would mark Welkin Gunther's first taste of battle and begin his rise to a Gallian hero.
Alicia.
I thought I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts. Seeing my town overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
It is extraordinarily human, really, trying to think about it.
We look at those birds and see how wild and free
Oh, good
they
lord.
are. They all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too. We do what we have to, when we have to.
We live in a society.
Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Cooperating?
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence. I want to know how it works. If we could figure that out, mankind could put it to use for our own survival. That's why I want to be a teacher, so that I can pass that knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war, at least we might learn to live together as one people.
I think I was too early on the "we live in a society" joke.
Welks, look. Martha fell asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia?
Martha didn't fall asleep, she's stolen that baby.
She's adorable.
Just like you said, even in war, new life happens all around us. Come here. Look, that's your hometown.
That smoldering wreck is your home.
We'll come back home again.
Yes. Someday soon. I know it.
Chapter 3.
It does feel like for every one bit of actual gameplay, there is two thirds that is just them talking. Just, I mean, I get it. It's an RPG. It's to be expected, but at the same time, this doesn't help that they're all talking in the same slow cadence that's just sort of emotionally bland in a way and soothing at the same time.
Built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession. Bruhl's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees.
Basically, that's the thing when I think about it. Like, every single character seems to talk with this same sort of slow cadence. Every word as if they're kind of sleepy and they're saying it at the same time. I don't know why there's no one with a slightly more energetic attitude to the voice acting.
Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription.
I keep hearing like little bangs and thumps and stuff coming from outside because we're having some work being done. And I swear this morning I thought my computer was suddenly having a severe problem because I turned on my computer and I just heard it go. And then I suddenly realised, no, that wasn't the computer, it was outside. But it panicked me because I turned on my computer and the sound kicked in at the same time. I honestly thought something had gone horribly wrong with my PC. So, no, it's perfectly fine.
So these are my new digs.
It's actually kind of interesting how quiet my PC is at the moment. It's not even making any sort of noise in comparison to some of the other stuff when I play. If I play like Evil Genius 2, my computer is louder because obviously churning quite heavily and just having to do more work. Comparison there, stuff like this, it's just like, oh yeah, just play it without problem.
Everything you need for a nice hike or combat.
Welkin, can I come in?
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look. You...
Really?
Of course not.
Oh.
No way.
Just so very bored. Want to just play the strategy parts.
Tell me about that scar.
Oh, this?
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the oven.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well,
I get this is obviously meant to be building up the sort of relationship that they're going to have, but my god, so just does not feel like they're humans. It feels like two robots playing out like the sort of rom-com of an anime.
Excuse me, ma'am. Galleon Militia enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Man, Galleon Militia enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot.
God damn, I can't skip this section. It's a cutscene.
Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am.
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Man!
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Valdio? I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yeah. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up.
Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying more, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now.
What was it I was watching on Netflix?
Later today,
Where it had.
but you still have time. Time for you to
I'm
catch
trying to remember, something I was watching on Netflix and the 3D animation was just. It wasn't great because it was so stiff looking that I swear I could see every like keyframe. Essentially, I could see every spot where they were animating the arms movement and stuff like that, and it just looked weird. Can't remember which one it is. Okay, so we're actually into the. It's only taken what, an hour and a half to get into the all the other bits. Okay. So yeah, so we got a tank, got the scout, Alicia, Brigitte is shock trooper, and a lancer, which I'm guessing is this basically takes out tanks. So the question is, how big is our obligatory squad size?
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome. This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad. You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, squads... This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned... I should probably... First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes. Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely. That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards. That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out. Next up, the shock trooper. They offer excellent offense and defense. While they lack any specialized technique, think of them as the least finicky. After them,
Just trying to get an idea of this now.
Then, anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets. Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars. Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. They're limited. Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support. They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded. They can place sandbags for cover. Their actual combat skills are very low. Lastly, we have the snipers. They can shoot down targets. You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see. Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to
What an
augment
odd way of
some
phrasing it.
natural
Sniping rifles. Interesting way, that.
Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. That should cover the basics. Go ahead and put a squad together.
Okay, so... Yeah, so it gives you basically a fair amount. Okay, I'm thinking to take both snipers. Just simply because I'm a big fan of range combat like that.
Hey, I'm Oscar Baylor. Thanks for taking me on board.
Marina Wolfston, at your command.
Then... try and look at whether... And if I took 2 from each, it should be okay. Still loose sand sharpens awareness, leads to period of evasion. Should we reach a single digit, they die of headlights to despair, causing lowered fire accuracy. Seriously, the distraction degrees don't see how less than 5 space till exhausted decreased. Okay, let's see.
Hello, I'm Claudia Mann. I'll do my best to live up to your
God, I might shift over to playing something else for a bit. Because I'm thinking maybe just move over to something like Fall Guys just for a little while. Just cover sort of the second half. It's 262. I find there's been steady drain of HP when instead did too much plant life. Okay, that's not too bad.
Hey, soldier! I'm Jan Walker. I'll fight with everything I've got.
God, that voice sounds familiar. Also, I find it interesting that that slightly worrying thing of especially any sort of Japanese thing where we go, oh, a character obviously is meant to be gay, and we go, oh yeah, they're really over the top flamboyant for no reason whatsoever. It's kind of a problem.
Hi there.
So two of that. I think she's no. I know there's DLC content for this. I think might be her. Okay, let's take her because no negative trait. Try and look for anyone who's.
I'm Ikata.
Hello.
I'm Edie Nelson.
Left.
Please, call me Wavy.
But yeah, probably finish this up and then up over to Fall Guys. That'd be fun to play for a bit. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
I'm... Trust...
Just think if I want to switch between games. The problem with doing that is I'd have to. I'm trying to think if I can at least just separate it out, but I don't know. I might just switch over and then just release it as a whole thing. I don't know if I'll. Because I don't know if I'd keep going with this. For a minute. Okay, so it's not gonna let me go until I've done this.
Welcome to your worst night.
So maybe this wasn't the best game to stream. I don't know. Oh, I see. Level everybody.
Good work. Look. Sometimes leveling up a unit class, you can think of it. So, here.
I don't know. There's definitely something I might play on my own time. So I can talk to other people and do stuff. I don't know if I want to keep streaming it. Skip, skip, skippity skip, skippity skippity skip. Good lord, they won't shut up. Definitely want to increase anything that could give me extra defense.
We're
Right, okay. Okay, well, I think then for the time being, I'll stop playing this. We'll shift over to Fall Guys. Because it's good, but it's Not super interesting, as one might hope. Had I known about the large amount of what feels like downtime between each blooming level, I would not have streamed it, that's for sure. So, it's only an idea, but not a perfect idea. So instead, let's just change that up. Okay, so let's put it to there. Then I'll go do this for Fall Guys, which is up here. So actually, I still haven't played the new season either. So actually, yeah, so there's twofold reason to want to switch over to this. But I definitely might keep playing on my own time, but I don't know if I'll stream it again. Definitely maybe need to... Maybe stuff like that is not as interesting to do in a way. Like other RPG stuff, maybe, but not stuff that has such a slow sort of burn to it. But I mean, still people sitting around watching, it's not too bad. But yeah, definitely more action needed. I know why it's not showing up. Because I changed what it was capturing. There we go. Because I didn't, because I had it set up to purposely capture the window. How long it's been since I played, it's still the old set. Right, so let's do Monkey King. No, this may change nothing. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do the squad show. I don't want to do fan favorite. So I'll do the main show. So yeah, I have not been on this since the season change. I just kind of forgot about it. Ow. Yeah, so I'll play this for the next hour and a half, I think. Played some little slow and maybe not super interesting instead of play something very interesting. At least something where there's a lot more action to it. But no, so it's definitely a thing to think about in the future. Stuff be a bit more interactive is the word I was looking for. But so let's see, can I even get close to actually winning? I think I've actually only ever won one crown properly on this game. Now the other ones I've gotten have just been from levels. Oop. Probably it's gonna get tilty. It's gonna get tilty. Nope, from the opposite. Run it. You fools! We're gonna start having the problem. We're gonna start a problem where everyone's not running the right ways. It's that change, it's that shift and let go. Let go of me, you horse bastard. Oh, nope, need to. When the other's away, sorry. That horse grabbing me. There is a problem sometimes with this where everyone just... Nope. Oh, there we go. There is a problem where everyone just starts like going to one side. And because they're doing it, because everyone tries to run the exact same way, just utterly overbalance everything and people fall, which is what we'll probably end up seeing. There, you can see it on blue for a second there. Oh, they're gonna suffer. Yep, they're gonna no. Oh, look, that horse. That bastard horse. Yeah, it's people just don't think about that. The weight distribution, it overbalances things and it completely screws them. So yeah, I can generally get through the first round. Oh right, this is one of the newer ones. I do need to, I think, perhaps clean my glasses a little bit because they are. I think I must have tapped them with my finger or something earlier, and so it's. Every time I shift them, I can see there's like a smudge on the inside. Oh, damn it! I'm just gonna wait because I'll drop down. There we go. No! I didn't realise what that would do! It's gonna wait. Well, that was a good idea. Move. Oh! Off! Off! Well, that was... was maybe not intended, but that worked. Ow. There we go. Oh! Oh wow! Yeah, everyone else. Yeah, it's got. I got stuck on the early section. I do like playing Fall Guys. I wish that I could convince some of my friends to get it so I could do a squad stream or do squad games. But nobody seems to really want to play it. No matter how much I try and sort of nudge them slowly towards it. Don't know what it is of my lighting setup that the light from the game screen kind of overwhelms the one light I've got set up. Trying to keep things balanced. No, I should have tried clearing off my glasses before I didn't. Okay, so got stuff being delivered. Not today, but in a couple of days. Makes me think I will have to think about what I want to do on Wednesday, stream-wise. So I definitely don't think I'll stream Valkyria Chronicles again. I think I'll keep playing it, but I don't think it does well for stream. I think stuff like that doesn't. Stuff like maybe XCOM would be a better choice if I was going to keep doing stream stuff like that. I think this one. Nope. Just because there's maybe it's like more. There's more going on to it, and it doesn't have the ridiculous like hold up between missions. That's my only problem with like streaming Valkyria Chronicles. It's a lot of just sitting there and waiting. Jesus Christ, sitting and waiting for the game to say, okay, yeah, now you can literally play a mission again. Get out of the way! It's sodding beans. There we go. It's luckily far enough ahead that I need to go through. Yeah, maybe I need to go to do one of the other sort of games. I think. I'm half tempted just to play through the Master Chief Collection on normal, just so I can rack up all of the achievements and gamer points that are part of it. I did keep saying that I need to play back through it. I got the game like early on after getting the Xbox One, but I did not touch it at all. Like I played through all the Halo games. I did not feel like I had any want or need to really do anything to play through it again. But you know, that would fill up a large amount of streaming. Nope, I'm gonna get screwed by. I'm gonna get screwed. Oh, luckily, So just someone grabbing? Someone grabbing? Why you grab? Yeah. That might dumb me in a little bit. Got the jump. I'm not going for the chungus. I'm not bothering with the big chungus. I do not do well with the hammer. No. More needs to come this way. We need to... Oh. then everyone just runs anyway, and it's gonna... No, you fucked yourselves over, you idiots. If you run forward, it's just gonna move it. How do you people not understand physics? If you apply more weight, the thing will move. I saw what he was going to do. I saw he was going to try and block. I was like, no, thank you. The problem is everyone just thinks like, oh yeah, I'll just go. It's like, no, you won't. You'll fall. Is that an armor that's the Doom Marine? Because I would, if I can get that, I will get that. Yeah, it is. It is the Doom. It's the Doom Marine armor. But people see those things just don't think about it at all. They're just like, oh, just run straight ahead. And it's like, nope, because you'll overbalance it and you'll start just putting yourself into a more dangerous situation. That's how that works. Okay. Now, if everyone just moves together, everyone can go through to the next round. If no one starts fucking each other over, no one has to fall off. But people are going to start fucking each other over, and people are going to fall off. All you have to do is just make little movements. Just little movements. And there's absolutely no reason you should fall. Nope, it's a capture block. It's a capture block. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, there's nothing more fun than seeing that happen. I don't know if that was the same Shovel Knight who tried to stop me in the previous run, but oh, another person went. Whoa, 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 whoa. Getting frickin' bounced. I'm not dying on block pie. Sonic. So what you try to do. So what you do, Sonic. You die. Someone grabbed me. I was like, nope. So I think there's what, one more round? Yep, fall ball. Figured it had to be a team one. Bum, bum, bum. I need to get off the platform. What did they add those? That's good. Oh. Oh no! Yes! Oh, nicely defended. That's one. Oh, now that was nice. That was beautiful. That was a move. And that's, if they're not defending that one, that's the one's going to go in. Nope. Nope. Defense. Defense. Oh, good. That's a defense. I kind of wish they would release the soundtrack to this game. Oh, we got. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done. Go, push it towards the wall. Yes! That's what I wanted. Oh, no. That's another one for us. There we go. The question is, which finale is it? Oh, it had to be Hexagon. The only one I've actually won at before is like Fall Mountain because I don't do well with Hexagon. No! You son of a bitch, you've doomed both of us! Oh god, no. Okay, right, I'm just gonna... Okay, I definitely think they've increased the timer in these. It definitely doesn't feel like I haven't had as much time as maybe I once did to stand on things. Nope. Oh, I know the tactic. I know what I should be looking to do. Oh! Ah, it's doing it so well. Chaos! Mischief, chaos. Nope. Oh, good. No, if I hadn't screwed up top, I would have been fine. I could have stayed over there for a long while. Which is what annoys me. I could have been over there for ages. But I slipped. If I hadn't have flubbed the jump, I could have stayed up top for a while, which would have been quite useful for me. I mean, entirely possible I would have then messed it up, fallen through like I did anyway, and just plummeted. Ow. Foot just spasmed. Oh, that's right. Get to cleaning the glasses off, so you know it's. Nope, still didn't get something on the right side. And jump. Jump. And jump again. I don't know, that was a perfect jump. Ow. Oh, got it. I might try doing the middle jump trick. Or at least try. No, I know this is going to go horribly for me. There we go. Okay, I've got a little bit of a lead, so I can try it. Nope. Nope, that double failed. Don't know where red went, but I'm glad I didn't follow. It almost seemed like he jumped. He must have bounced off me, and when he did, that was the thing going around. Must have basically smacked him in the ass. I don't know if you just... If the other game costumes are ones you can just go and purchase, or if they're like purchased within the game, or if they're downloadable content. I'd have to have a look. I do enjoy playing this game, it's just I don't get to it as often as I should. I mean, it is certainly a game you can just jump into, you play a couple of rounds, and just then finish and not have to do anything. So yeah, maybe something more interesting on Wednesday. Okay, 2 oranges, 2 melons. Okay. So either I have to walk forward or stay still. Walk forward. I need to find an area, I need to find... Okay, so apple. So apple, banana, grape, melon. Okay. Melon. Stop shoving. Stop with the shoving. Stop shoving. Okay, choose one melon just there. There's no... Apple. Oh, shit, where even was apple? Oh. Yep, that's a good bit of... That's a good bit of watching. I do hate that game, just because it's the utter worst for me. I do like the fact that each like season is a different sort of set theme. No, get up, get up, get up, run. Good. Always good to see. Always good to see everybody else falling, not me. Ow! Damn it! Stop bouncing off my head! No! Damn it! Ugh. Yeah, they are doing a lot to make sure people get crowns now. Proper crossovers, proper 12 games. Yeah, I might have to look at the DLC store and see if there's any costumes that I really want. I might put a little bit of money into it. But it would have to be something like I would really, really want though. There's a momentary spot of panic there in my head where I went, wait, is the audio going to be correct? I was like, no, it will be. It'll still be fine. It's not like I'm jumping from the Xbox to the PC. It's just from PC to PC. So that's fine. Yeah, maybe Dark Souls. Maybe I'll try Dark Souls on Wednesday. Because I could go back. I could replay the first one because I've completed that one, or I could go and try and do the second one because I have not completed the second one. I got to the it's like this, some sort of fire boss. Can't think of which character it is. It's in like a it's in like a very heavy sort of lava-filled area, but I just hadn't defeated him yet. I hadn't even tried. I'd been having trouble defeating him, which is the actual one. So that's what I need to. It's definitely a thought because that could be interesting. Nope, I missed. My brain skipped for a second. I didn't think about where I was. No, run the opposite way. Run the opposite way. Stop standing on it. You're overbalancing. No. It's the fact that people will do it. People will run. They'll go. They won't get close. They think they can, but they can't. Oh. It's the fact that you'll see people running and jumping and thinking like they can do it, and it's like, nope, you're gonna fall, and then you're not gonna get there. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that was unfortunate for him. So you can see they jump on, it's already way overbalanced, and then they're fighting against gravity and it's going to drop them off. People do not think about the physics. They don't think about the inertia of what's about to happen to them. It's the slow way as they just fight against gravity. It makes this always funny. So yeah, I'll probably get to 2.5 hours for the session, and I'll head off. So at least a couple of more games. Just gotta do that for. I just want to try and get maybe at least look at some other stuff. Probably get distracted with playing D&D and all the other stuff that's tonight. I mean that's the real issue with trying to. If I try and get any video stuff done, it's that we're doing this as well now. Unless I broke up, unless I heavily changed around my schedule, like the schedule of how I stream, it's going to be tricky to. It feels like it'll be tricky to get those two things balanced out and find the time to sit down and write video stuff and then getting everything else done. Surprised I wasn't even see where they're going. Not entirely sure they can. But I have like 19 pages written for the video talk, at least the first half of the video talk Westro Pro, but I'm not sure if it's a good 19 pages. Because I feel like I spent so much time just sort of like going through each episode, doing episode by episode. It doesn't flow maybe as it could. So there's a thought of maybe I need to splinter it. Maybe I need to go, okay, wait, we'll talk about this section, talk about this section, talk about this section. It's probably, that feels like the best way to do it. It's just getting it down, splitting everything up. It's the actual one. Ow. I did not want that to fire again and absolutely murder me. Now, oh, I'm going to have failed so badly. I was hoping that was. Oh no! Oh no! Nope. Yeah, that actually might have helped me there. Getting clipped. No. I did think I was not going to make it. I was way behind. It's getting punched though, so clipped by the bugs and gloves. So yeah, ski again. At least another couple of rounds. But so it should be interesting time with the game of D&D that I've got. It's supposed to be that. So we're going into this temple filled with Dwagar, and the actual issue is that a fair few of us are low on ability stuff like spells. I'm not too bad because I don't tend to, as a druid, use my spells. Like I tend to be kind of distracting and using other stuff, so I don't think about it. Which I think is why I've ended up with the other game of D&D we're preparing for, building a character who doesn't really have any of those abilities and instead is just going to get in the way of bigger things trying to kill my team. And it is very well set up to do that. I can pull people if I need to away from enemies. I can shove them out of the way if they're too close. I can stop them from trying to move off away from me to attack other people. It's all very good. But definitely something more interesting on Wednesday. So I will have a look while I'm doing other stuff in the next day or so and just get an idea. Because there's got to be some. One of the things I could do is I was thinking about obviously trying to do the final achievement on Vanquish, which should be more action orientated overall, given the kind of game it is. Nope. Okay. It's not like the old one where it's if you dropped, you dropped. Nope. I am definitely not making it. I don't think I'm making it through. Nope. I mean, like I made the exact same mistake. Nope. Let's see. Oh. Nope. Oh, I tried to overcorrect. I tried to correct myself and I overdid it. No, there's 2 people left, and yeah, that was not gonna happen. I keep saying I should play through wow, I was getting the first Baldur's Gate. So I haven't played because I played through part of it, Baldur's Gate 3, but I haven't played it since. And that is the sort of thing that could be interesting. So you know, that's D&D. Would connect in pretty well with the general things I enjoy. But I don't know. So obviously it's still got a good chunk of time before it's finished. So. We'll see. I'll think. I've got to admit, actually, replaying through Batman might be the best idea because at least that should be that should be interesting. That should actually be really good. I'll have to check and make sure that it's. The only problem on the Xbox for me is I've got 2 separate sets of games. I've got the games that I actually can play, and I've got games I can't play because I don't have the Game Pass. But I installed them while I had Game Pass. So that has become a slight issue for me, so I'll have to double check. I believe I do actually have that. Because I think that was that might have been games with gold. Actually, I don't know. Let's have a look. Also, this does feel like the game was taunting me by saying, hey, you just failed on this one. Hey, play it again. Ugh, so does the movement on this just a touch? You sodding penguin! God, someone's already finished. Sorry. No, you little striped bean bastard! Blocked me from the run. Okay, there we go. No. I do the fact that there's very little ability in that final bit for anyone else to block, like anyone to stand there and be annoying. They're basically, if you, because if once they're on there, if they don't move quick enough. Like the people who just stood there, like resigned to fate. We refuse. Which makes sense, because if you're anywhere further too far back. Although actually on this one, with how bad some of the people are doing, it's not an impossible thing you could have entirely possible caught up. I don't really know with this what's the best strategy. Is it the best strategy to try and like hold off and get one of the better try and get one of the better point values? Nope, oh, I missed that one, is that? Yes! Oh damn it, I really want to drop in perfectly there. Nope. I do love the frantic ridiculousness of this one. Oh. Bounce right over. Yes! That's what I was trying to do. Oh, I just need one more. I just need to get to the end. I just need one bronze. I just need it. No, I couldn't even get that. I'm gonna screw it up. Oh, everyone's so close to finishing. All I need is the one. There we go. Jesus. One from the end. Good lord. All I needed was that last point. So I got that. I managed to get the gold edge. It was okay. I do love the utter franticness of that. Oh, slap clap again. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, so you can jump up and climb on those ones. Interesting. Yep, you want to run with them. So that is a good trick. If you can get behind them, then they will just shove you further away from the edge, which is exactly what you want. Oh, damn it! Oh, someone went. Nope. Ah, Felicia. Ah, damn it. Nope, 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 nope. Don't want, do not want. Go, go. No, you! Oh, that did not go well. That was... Okay, I'm going to do one more. Yeah, I'm going to try... I do a little bit more, just try and maybe get to the top of the shark costume. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so what's coming on? Okay. Weird stuff you half see on Twitter. So that's it. Can I make it? Can I make it to the finale? That's what I would like to do. I love seeing someone who runs towards a gate that has only just recently lowered, and you just know that it's gonna raise way before they get there. No, damn it! I got caught in the huddle. Aim for the middle. Aim for the middle. Aim for the middle. Jump! All you've got to do with that half time is just time it. But you should never run towards one that's just one of the gates that's just dropped. Because if you're not there in time, it's just going to raise up in your face. You want to run towards one that has actually just recently got up, because that one will likely go down by the time you actually get to you, once you actually get to it. Getting distracted looking at my the widescreen preview of the main cam. Sorry, I'm just looking at my the Funko Pops on the shelf next to me. It does really work actually, that setup. I do wish they were a little bit wider so some didn't have to be like squished at the back, but that's a thought for another time. At least I actually know that you can fit sets of 2 or almost 3 there without much of a problem. And they do look good. Nope. It's gonna overbalance it. This is the problem. Everyone. You. Okay, no. Screw you. Screw you all. You're all the problem. Up. These goddamn people who don't understand how physics work. If you put more weight on a pivot, it'll pivot. See, you know, that guy tried to do it, but I could already see that was not going to land. I think it's because everybody thinks that it's because everyone thinks that everyone else is going to run and tilt, I think, is the problem. But then the issue is, nobody does. Everyone runs instead to the same spot, thinking everybody else is going to make the thing tilt so nobody else jump. And that gets them killed, because then they all just overbalance it, and they go fall off. And then I just laugh, because they're just holding up. Okay, so well. So one of the few I don't think I actually really ever played during the last season. Yep, I can see people breaking it, like everything around it. It's got that gentle tap. No, you little bastard! Oh, he just nudged me. He just walked into me and he nudged me off the thing. Ah. How close about to shark? Okay. So I didn't say, okay, I will do one more. I will do one more, get the shark, and then I'll call it. Because that's the thing with this game, it's you don't really want to stop a lot of the time, so you just keep going. What phrase is this was reading on Twitter? Can we get to the end once again? That's the question. Nope. Oh no. This is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a problem. No. Okay. No. Nope. I ain't still doing the dive. The dive is not helping. The dive is absolutely useless. What did I just say? Past me, future me, what did I just say? Okay, no, the dive was fine. Nope. Didn't even, just off by a second. Okay, yep, so definitely one more. Nope, on the right. Nope, okay, so the one didn't drop on it that way. Otherwise you just get hit, you just go flying. Come on, drop. There we go. I had trusted it drop way before. Ah, it was Nope, aim for the right, aim for the right. Aim for the right and fly over. do wonder with like sort of the world that they've created with Fall Guys, whether or not the people who make this are sort of like doing more with it. Because there is like a whole world to it, so it certainly feels like they could certainly take this in a way and make like other similar games with it. Everyone always wants about so much on this bit. It's like, no, just generally stand still for a while. You should be pretty much fine. Let everybody else fall off. Because the people who fall off are the people who are running about. There we go. That's the thing, the people who keep rushing about on that level are the people who fall off, or the people who just get a little too close and in the sort of the mix with other people and just end up getting bumped. Oh, it's tail tag. So, tail tag is, as other people have noted as well, it's such a long game mode, but there's no point in it. Unless they've lowered the time. Nope, still a minute 8. There is literally no point. There is no point to do anything. There is no point to doing anything until the last minute and waiting. Not that I won't still try. Nope. And go. Oh, he's got a tail on it. I think the guy who had a tail like stopped paying attention that he had a tail because he just kept running. No, I'm just gonna stay up here. I'm just gonna stay in this safety spot. No, damn it! See, now this is where it gets panicky. This is where the yep. I tail tagged him. Took his tail. There's no point to run around. There's no point. It stays still. Once again, just people like run and move about. It's like, no, just if you just stay still, no one like. They're paying attention to the people who are running and moving towards them. If you stay still, no one notices you. Most of the time, at least. There are tricks in this game. They're just because people just don't. Just people like sabotage themselves. Just weigh it out. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I was good to see other people getting consistently taken out and me not. It's always good. That's what we want to see. That's That's it. That's what I want to see. Nope, it's gonna punch. It's gonna punch. A punch. I see the code. I see the matrix. I thought for a second I might just get to the top. If I could have, I would have tried to do the taunt because I've still not gotten that. Someone's got a brain slug. Do a bit of. Oh, my leg twitch. Okay, so definitely in the finale. It's just a question of what the finale is. I'm hoping it's the hill. The hill climb. See, the hill climb I can do. This I really can't. This I have so much trouble doing. Okay, it looks like there's actually a few potential ones to jump onto early on, so... Nope. Utterly failed it. No, damn it! And it seems like someone is away from the controller because that guy is just constantly dropping, so that's fine. No, no. Nope. Whoa! Oh, this might be my savior. Oh, you monster. Nope. Oh, I was really hoping. Ugh. No, you monster. You monster. You animal. Oh, I know I'm going to be in trouble in a minute. This is going to be... No, no, damn, come on. Oh, I did so well. Yeah, I did so well. If I hadn't screwed myself over, I would have been, could have actually done it. Well, that will definitely have gotten me to, the shark, at least. Yep. Right. Okay. Well. Okay. So, like I said, that's what I call it. So, hopefully you've enjoyed watching. I will definitely have to think more about the contents of a game when I'm going to stream it. Just about whether it'll be interesting, whether or not, like, if there's enough going on. Because it definitely didn't feel like there was enough going on. You know, don't know what people might have thought in that regard, but yeah, definitely needs to be more, maybe more actiony and not an RPG in that regard. At least not without maybe more sort of people. But yeah, so I'll be back on Wednesday. I don't know what we're streaming. I will have a look around and I'll figure it out. But surely you will know sometime around 2 o'clock when I send out the send out the notification that I'm live. So hopefully you did enjoy it though. I do think I'll probably keep playing Valkyria Chronicles like just on my own, like behind the scenes, and just work my way through it because it does seem interesting and it'll fill that little strategy gap that I've been kind of wanting. I've been wanting a new game to play like that sort of element. But yeah, it's just so dull in between it. It's the only problem. So yeah. So I'll be back on Wednesday at 2 o'clock GMT, which I imagine Twitch will tell you when that would be in your own sort of times. If I do have anything that, if I do end up hearing back about sort of job, the job I applied for, stuff like that, I will probably have to think about how I stream and the timings and change stuff up, and it would likely be that I would move any sort of streaming stuff to the evening. So it would probably be, I don't know, maybe from 9 p.m. My time to 12. Like do that 3-hour block and then go to bed. But I don't know. I'd have to have a think. It might not even be that late. Maybe like from 9, maybe from 9 till 11. There would definitely be a massive change, and I need to think about whether or not I would just, because I could do it one of two ways. I could either scale down the operation and have it be that I only stream on certain very specific days, like stream on a Friday and just do that, and then I could I could stream for a while. Then it doesn't matter what time I go to sleep. Or I could do it like little chunks, like little sort of hour and a half, 2-hour chunks, and stream that way instead. So yeah, because I first see if I do get this job I've applied for, so that's the other question. But that's the thing about the moment, that everyone is sort of home at this time, so it's not too bad for streaming. But yeah, okay. So that's enough of my ramblings. Now hit the 3 hours, that's fine. So I'll be back on Wednesday. Like I said, back playing something more, definitely something more upbeat and interesting. But for now, I think I'm going to go off and go play some other stuff. Might have a look at Baldur's Gate 3 actually, because I've had thoughts about that. But yeah, I'll stop rambling now. So hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and see you in 2 days' time.